what's up everybody? It's Amaya. Oh my goodness, I'm back! Wow. So literally today is the day after I've gotten back from Africa. When you see this video, it'll be like a week or so since I've gotten back, so you won't be seeing it right away. But today I'm going to be doing a chit chat, get ready with me. I just have so much I want to tell you guys, and I'm so happy to be back, and I just figured this would be the best way to do it. I know I'm not a huge chit chat, get ready with me person, but I do have to do my makeup, and I do want to tell you guys about Africa, so that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm so excited to be back and filming. I missed it so much, and I just feel like I have this new life and this new energy in me, and I cannot wait to film all these great ideas that I have in my head. So yes, that's what we're gonna be doing. So before we get into it, if you have not already, check out my Instagram and Twitter, which are right over here. All my other social medias will be in the description box below, along with these ones, so check them out if you would like. And yeah, without further ado, let's hop right in. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've actually done my makeup. Like, I brought makeup to Africa, but it was like very, very light. So it's been so long since I've actually like done makeup. So today I'm going to be starting out with the Cover FX Blurring Primer, and I'm just going to be putting this in my pore area. Okay, so let's see. I just got back from Africa yesterday at around 7 o'clock at night. Yeah, it was about 7 o'clock at night, and oh my gosh, I did not know that this trip was going to be the way that it was. Like, I did not think that it would have this big of an impact on me and that I would enjoy it in the way that I did. I mean, I knew I was going to like it, and I was really excited for it, and you know, all that sorts of stuff. Like obviously, like, it sounded like a fun trip. I was really excited, but I didn't know how much it would change my life. I'm just going in with the Peter Thomas Roth 24 karat gold pure luxury lift and firm prism cream. So I left here on Thursday the 28th I think, and we arrived the next day because it actually takes like 2 days of traveling to actually get there. So we flew from JFK Airport in New York City to Brussels Airport in Belgium, which was so cool. It is one of the most beautiful airports I've ever seen. I love Brussels Airport. They have like these big shops and like all this food you can eat, and it smells amazing, and it's just so cool. And then from there we had to fly into Rwanda, where we let some people off of the plane, and then it was another half-hour flight to Entebbe Airport, which was where we were flying into. Then after that we had to drive like 3 hours to our hotel. Now I'm just going to spray my face with some MAC Fix Plus just for some extra hydration. I just zoomed you guys in a little bit because I'm going to start on my eyes. I'm just going to be priming them. So the flight from JFK to Brussels was pretty long. I think it was about 9 hours. It was a very long one. And then from Brussels to Rwanda, it was about the same. I think a little bit shorter. And honestly, you guys, being on a plane for that long, especially with like time change and everything, is a little insane. Like, it's so weird that you're on this plane for so long and it feels like a long time, but yet it doesn't feel necessarily like an entire day. It's very, very, very strange. It's a very strange sort of feeling. It was my first time that I'd flown that far. I'd never gone anywhere that far. The farthest I'd gone was Florida. So it was a little bit of a new experience for me, but I really did enjoy it. It was really hard because I basically did not sleep for the entire time that we were flying. The flights were interesting. You had food on the plane, which was sometimes delicious and sometimes disgusting. You never really knew. And the flight that we were on had like movies that you could watch on a TV screen, and so I watched some really nice movies. I watched I, Tonya, which was so good. Highly recommend if you have not seen it. And I also watched Den of Thieves. That was pretty good. I watched some of Baby Driver, which I did not really like. I actually stopped watching it halfway through because I was like, this is kind of boring me, and I don't know, it wasn't interesting to me, but my sister loved it. And then on the way back, I watched, what else did I watch? I watched Spy with Melissa McCarthy. That was funny. I also watched Wonder, which was so amazing. I read the book a long time ago when it first came out, and the movie was amazing. You must watch it. It was so good. And then I watched Spider-Man Homecoming, which was also really funny. Also, Tom Holland is so hot. He is the epitome of attractive, adorable. Oh my god, if you like cute guys, like cute, kind of nerdy looking guys, but still like cute in a hot way, you will love watching that movie. It was so good. Okay, so I'm just gonna be going in with my Pixie and It's Judy Time palette, and I'm going to be starting off with this shade right here, which is Good Morning, I think. I was a little bit nervous about flying because I tend to get like motion sick in cars, and I've gotten motion sick on planes before. I don't actually throw up, I just feel disgusting, and I was pretty nervous that that was gonna happen. And I mean, you're on an 8-hour flight, it's not like it's gonna go away super fast, but I actually ended up being fine. And I noticed that when you're in the air for that long, you almost don't even feel like you're in the air. Like, you don't even really realize it. It just feels like you're in like a still like seat, you're just sitting, you know? So that was actually really nice. I'm glad that that's worked out the way it did. Once we got to Africa, it was like really late at night. It was like 9 at night, something like that, 9 or 10 at night. And then we had to, you know, go through customs and everything like that. And then we had to drive. And what they drive there are these things called mutatus, which look, I'll try to insert a picture of them right over here. But it basically looks like a Scooby-Doo van, or like one of those like 70s vans. You can fit like 15 people in them, which is insane. And they're pretty crazy, and it's super bumpy there. There's like hardly any paved roads, and their driving, it basically has no rules. So you look like you're going to crash into people constantly, and it's very nerve-wracking and very hard to get used to. But it was something. Okay, next I'm going in with Honey Bear, which is over here. I'm just going for something very simple today. So I'm going to my friend's band's concert. It's their first ever show, and it's like a kind of like a punk rock band, so I'm not looking to go too glam, if you know what I mean. Let me tell you, we stayed at what's considered like a nicer hotel, and half the time we didn't have running water. So it was an interesting 2 weeks. Our hotel room was super cool though. It was me, my mom, and my sisters. We were all in the same room, and it was really nice to be able to spend time with them on this trip. And even though there was times we didn't have running water, or our toilet wouldn't flush, or the bed was uncomfortable, or something like that, like it made it so much better because I was there with them. Next I'm going in with a little bit of Tutu, which is right here. So when we were there, basically what we did was we visited some schools that the organization that I went with helped build there. We went to this one school called Basoga, and then we went to another school called Kagoma Gate, which were both so interesting and so cool. And the kids there are unreal. They are the happiest kids that I have ever met in my entire life. They are the most grateful kids. It's unbelievable the way that everybody is there. I mean, these people have nothing, almost nothing, and their happiness is unlike any happiness that I have ever seen. And I think that was the one thing that really opened my eyes and really helped me on this trip, is realizing that you don't need things or people or situations to make you happy. You can truly make your own happiness out of just the fact that you're happy to be alive. And now I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of Aw Snap, which is right here, and kind of put this close to my lash line. I think I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of dark chocolate as well. I honestly had way more fun than I thought that I was going to. I mean, I was excited for it, but I was also kind of nervous, and I didn't really know what to expect. I mean, you're going to this foreign country, and it's totally different there, and you're so far from home. I just didn't really know what was going to happen, but it was, I didn't want to leave. Like, I could have stayed. One of my favorite things that we did there was anytime we were with the kids there, because they were, like I said, so happy, so welcoming, so exciting, and they really wanted to be there and talk to you, just hug you, hold your hand. I mean, anything. It was amazing. I don't think I'm going to be able to afford to go back again next year, but I will definitely be going in 2 years, and I'm honestly so excited. I think that everybody can benefit from going on some sort of nonprofit trip like this at least once in your life. I think that it's something that not enough people do, and you don't really realize how it's going to benefit you until you actually do it. I didn't know that it was going to impact me the way it did. And yeah, I mean, I had fun going like in downtown Jinja, which was near where we were staying, and going shopping and eating out and like meeting people and having a great time like that. But truly the best part was helping the kids and just hanging out with them and having fun with them and seeing their face and like seeing them smile and showing them pictures on your phone and taking pictures with them and all that sort of stuff that seems so simple to us, but it really does mean the world to them. And knowing that what you're doing means so much to them is just, it's incredible. I'm just gonna go in with my Kat Von D tattoo liner, and I'm going to have to get really up close for this. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to talk much, so we shall see. Okay, so now I'm just going in with my NYX matte liquid liner, and I'm just going to be filling in those wings because I like the Kat Von D tattoo liner, but I feel like filling in the line is easier with liquid liners. That's what I'm just gonna do. Okay, so I zoomed you back out because we're going to be going into the face. I'm going to be going in with my NYX Gotcha Covered concealer in the shade medium, and I'm just going to put a tiny bit of that on my nose. It's kind of hard for me to like be home and be doing the things that I do at home knowing that there's this other world out there that's completely different. And I mean, I guess it's just something that you have to like readjust to and you have to like get in a different mindset. I'm going with my Wet n Wild Cushion Foundation, just a little bit though, because I don't want a ton of full coverage. I kind of have like this nice tan going on, so I'm just gonna try to play that up a little bit, just give me some extra coverage. So yeah, like I said, we bought a ton of awesome stuff. Everywhere in like the shops in downtown, they sell these really awesome like flowy pants, and they are the comfiest things ever, and they come in so many different patterns and so many different colors, and oh my god, they're so cool. So we bought a ton of those. Bought a ton of bracelets. These are just a few of them. But on every day there, I had bracelets like up to here on my arm. It was insane. And then I would have some on my other arm as well. So their currency there, which is the shilling, is very, very weak. So $1 US is equal to $3,800 in shillings, roughly. I mean, it changes like week to week, day to day, stuff like that. If you buy something for 6,000 shillings, it's like $2, you know what I mean? So things are super cheap there. It was really nice because we got to buy a ton of stuff and we didn't have to spend a ton of money, which was pretty awesome. Okay, I'm gonna be going in with a little bit of my e.l.f. HD lifting concealer. Oh, so in the Belgium airport, I got to eat a Belgian waffle and it was so good. Oh my gosh, I highly recommend eating a Belgian waffle if you are ever in Belgium. It was so good. I went onto YouTube and I put like 47 videos on my watch later playlist. I'm not even joking. Like I went through my subscription like section on YouTube and I just went through and added everything that I have not watched to my watch later playlist because I did not have any Wi-Fi. There was a little bit of Wi-Fi at the hotel, but we could barely get it to come in on our phones. And I mean, I was busy, and by the time we got home at night, it was pretty late. So there was no time for me to like get onto the Wi-Fi and like watch YouTube. And if I wasn't doing anything else, like hanging out with people, like some friends that I made there, or journaling, which I did. I journaled every single day while I was there, which is something that I'm pretty proud of. I really, really liked that I wrote everything down because I have like this memory now of how I felt every day and what we did, so I can kind of use that for reference. And I can almost like relive it a little bit, which I think is really awesome. If you guys are ever traveling or you're someone who travels a lot or you're going to a cool place, honestly, think about taking up journaling because it helped me a lot. It helped me, you know, get all my thoughts down, especially because the work that we were doing was hard to see sometimes. It was hard to see these kids living the way that they do and, you know, being out all day and being with people and any other things that were going on. I mean, it was tiring and it was a lot mentally. You're not used to it, you know? So I highly recommend journaling if you're ever going on a trip or anything like that. And I meant to go in with my Wet n Wild Mega Cushion. I think I still can. I kept my powder up pretty high. It feels so strange to be doing makeup because I did makeup when I was there, but like I said, it was very minimal. It was eyebrows, mascara, concealer, powder, a little bit of blush and bronzer and highlighter if I was feeling it, and that was it. So it was very, very minimal. It only took me about 15 minutes at the most. And that was because it was like in the morning and I was going slow. I wasn't rushing or anything like that. And this is even like kind of minimal. I'm not really doing my makeup, but I cannot wait to go full glam. It's gonna be so awesome when I do. Now I'm gonna go in and set that cream bronzer. I'm gonna be using the Lisa Frank and Glamour Dolls Bitten and Bronzed Matte Bronzer, which I have not used in forever, but I saw it in my drawer and I was like, hey, this stuff was pretty good. Let me try this out again. Just taking that on a Real Techniques blush brush. Oh, so I feel like I missed something totally big because I came back home and I was looking on, was it YouTube or Instagram or something, and I saw this picture of this Anastasia Beverly Hills palette and I was like, what the heck is this? And then I saw that it was the Norvina palette. She's putting out a palette and I was like, oh my god, this is what happens when I go away. I miss stuff like this, and you guys, it looks so beautiful. I think I'm gonna get it. Okay, so I'm gonna go like kind of old school and go in with Rosé Champagne from Wet n Wild as my blush. I'm just going to take a brush, like a powder brush, but this doesn't have anything on it. I'm just gonna buff these together. I don't want to add any extra coverage, so I'm not gonna go in with powder like I typically do. I just really want to blend those together. Okay, now I'm super excited because I have a tan now, which means I can wear the Master Chrome Molten Gold highlighter from Maybelline, which looks absolutely stunning, but only if you are a little bit tan. If you are not tan, this does not look the best. It just looks so pretty. Just going to blend this onto my cheekbones. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the Anastasia Amrezy highlighter. I think this is not available anymore and I did not know, so I apologize, but I am just going to blend a little bit of that onto my cheeks to add a little bit of extra glow. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back into my eyeshadow palette now, and I'm basically taking all the same colors that I used on my lid and in my crease and just putting that on my lower lash line. Nothing too fancy. So like I mentioned, I am going out to see my friend's band perform for the first time, and I am very excited. It's one of my close friends who I dance with, and he's like a super sweet guy, but he's been going through like a rough time lately, and he used to be in a band, but then he wasn't, and then now he joined this new band, and he's super into it, and it is their first show, and I cannot wait to go and support. Like, he specifically asked me to come, and I just was very like, yes, of course, I'll come. Like, that was so sweet. I'm going to be going in with a little bit of the Jante Bleu dark brown eyeliner. I still can't decide if I like this eyeliner or not. I've used it twice, and the only thing that I don't like is it's a little bit hard to get the color onto your lash line. So now I'm going to go in and spray my face with some Wet n Wild Photo Focus Natural Finish Setting Spray. I forget how beautiful all matte eyeshadow looks when you do it. I just feel like we're always into like, ooh, sparkly, glitter, shimmery. And then I do an all matte eye look and I'm like, they actually look kind of cute. So I'm thinking about starting up a project pan, because I've been watching a lot of project panning videos, and it was never really something that I was like interested in, or really, I don't know. When I first started YouTube, I was watching a lot of the bigger beauty gurus who don't really do project panning and stuff like that. But as you guys know, as of recently, I have started watching more and more like smaller YouTubers, and a lot of them do project panning, and it seems so much fun and so cool. So I kind of want to do maybe like finish a certain amount by like Halloween. I saw Lisa Stevens doing that, where she's finishing like 13 before Halloween, and I thought that would be a fun thing to do. Maybe start that soon. What do you guys think? Would you watch a project pan? What do you guys think about them? I think they're fun because you get to, you know, really use up makeup, and it kind of helps you like revisit your collection and look at the things that you have and realize that maybe I don't need to buy any more of this type of product, or maybe I need to buy more of this type of product, or do I actually like this product? I think that's just a really cool idea, and I think more people could really benefit from doing it, and I kind of want to try out just to see what it's like. I'm just going to go in with some MAC Fix Plus. Okay, so I have my mascara on, and for the last coat I used the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara, and I've used it like once before, and I can't really tell if I love it or if I just kind of like it. mean, I think it looks pretty good, but I feel like I have not worn makeup enough recently to really judge. But so far, I think it looks pretty good. I know I definitely wanted to try out some new mascaras and use my Lash Sensational by Maybelline and my Roller Lash by Benefit like I typically do. I just put that on top and I think it looks pretty good. So for lips, I'm going to be going in with my Kat Von D Everlasting Lip Liner in Lolita. This will be lining my lips. I'm going to be putting the Smashbox The Legendary Lipstick in Famous over top. It feels so weird to be wearing lipstick too, because I only had lip balm while I was there. I didn't bring any lipstick, no lip color, nothing. Just lip balm. Okay, you guys, so that is it for this chit chat. Get ready with me. I actually really like this look. I'm feeling myself, okay? I'm feeling myself. I don't know if it's just that I haven't worn makeup in 2 weeks or like what the heck is going on, but I'm really loving this look. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. I'm so excited to be back and I'm ready to film some videos. So if you have any ideas for me, also put those in the comments because I feel ready and excited to film. My next few weeks are going to be very busy, but I'm just going to try to film as much as I can and still get videos up for you guys. So keep our fingers crossed that we will keep this like consistent thing going. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye. It's delicious.